have had a lot of fireworks here tonight, Jason Liederfine, and now we get ready for our professional fights. We start in the lightweight division, and you're going to be familiar with a lot of these names. Here comes Greggory Hussey, they call him Wolverine, out of Memphis, Tennessee, UFC Cordova and / Germantown, coached by Terry Johnson and Evangelist Pierce. Former amateur featherweight champion who last September turned pro. 1-2 though, trying to even up his professional record.
This is an interesting fight. You have the two last featherweight amateur champions doing battle. They didn't fight each other for the belt because Greg Hussey declared himself going pro. Reggie Adams stepped in, won the vacant belt. So now you have the last two featherweight champions going at it.
Two incredible athletes in Hussey, who's 28, and his adversary, Reggie Adams, Spider Monkey they call him. He's 24, and there's Clint Kolosinski. Final instructions for Hussey. But as you mentioned, Adams, a former amateur featherweight champion, also a title holder at 155 for V3Fights. Last fight, he defeated Daniel Byram. That was his pro debut. He won by submission. He's a heck of a former high school wrestler, last Region 8 state champion wrestler for Cordova High School in the Memphis area. But here he comes, Reggie Spider Monkey Adams, again a perfect 1-0, trying to stay undefeated in his young professional career.
Their wins are both against the same guy, Daniel Byram. So they both beat the same guy, so it's interesting to see what that's going to equal.
And here comes Spider Monkey. We'll take a look. Well, thought he was coming out. Still awaiting his arrival. We'll take a look at the tail of the tape while we wait. Hussey and Adams. Hussey, again, 1-2 in his pro career. Adams, a perfect 1-0. Reggie Adams at 5'10" has a 2-inch height advantage on Hussey. That shouldn't be much of a difference. The official weigh-in yesterday, 155 for Hussey, 154 for Adams. Hussey, an all-around fighter. I love Reggie Adams. He describes his style, police brutality.
That's probably because his coach, Brian Hall, the police officer, beats him up all the time.
That's right, Brian Hall, Nathan Pang, Jamie Langstaff, all the folks from Memphis BJJ have been working with Reggie. He'll be in his corner, Hall and Pang will anyway. It's a heck of a fighter, but these are really two good fighters and two good athletes.
Inside the cage, you see our welterweight champion, Jaleel Willis, and amateur flyweight champion, Darius Foster, both out of Memphis Judo Jiu-Jitsu.
Well, there's a lot of great fight clubs in the area, and certainly Memphis BJJ is one of them. In fact, we mentioned Dave Ferguson tonight. All the fights are sanctioned by the Mississippi State Athletic Commission, and Dave Ferguson is presiding over that this evening. And here comes Reggie Adams taking his time here as he makes his way up the steps and inside the cage. Boy, you're Greggory Hussey right now. You're waiting for this guy going, what the heck is going on here? I am ready to rock and roll. Spider Monkey is taking his good old time, but here he comes, Reggie Adams. You don't want to leave for a second because this fight is going to be electric. Let's get the introduction from our very own Michael Keller.
This professional bout is brought to you by Alienware in a separate 3 5-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the black trunks with the silver trim at 5 feet 8 inches. He weighed in 154.8 pounds, an all-around fighter with a professional MMA record of 1 win and 2 losses. Representing UFC Cordova Germantown and fighting out of Memphis, Tennessee, the Wolverine, Greggory Hussey. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the orange corner. He wears the royal blue trunks with the white and silver trim at 5 feet 10 inches. He weighed in at 153.7 pounds. A police brutality fighter with a professional MMA record, 1 win and no losses. Representing Memphis BJJ and fighting out of North Memphis, Tennessee, Reggie Spider Monkey Adams.
Jason, we have not had a fight go to the cards yet tonight. Will this one?
No, it will not. I'm going to send the judges home for the rest of the night. They're not getting paid.
Clint Kolosinski, third man in the cage for this battle, again in the V3 Fights professional lightweight division. Adams looking to stay unbeaten. Hussey trying to even up his record. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds here in the pro ranks. Round 1, here we go on V3 Fights. Hussey wild kicking and that spin. Boy, that's dangerous. Look at the leverage, the height on that Adams kick. Overhand left, he misses, and now in the clinch.
It's definitely a new kick. I haven't seen Reggie throw that before.
That hurt me watching that.
But Reggie's going to definitely be stronger here with his wrestling ability.
Now there's some knees as well. Right off the bat, boy. Inside of that knee, that left knee, boy, that has to do some damage eventually. Get a lot of that. Hussey, though, getting away from the cage. Now they're back in.
And Reggie able to defend the takedown attempt from Greggory Hussey.
In the guard, though, letting it fly. Hussey, a lot of movement. Boy, overhand left there from the ground, and he tried a hammer fist. Oh, that one connected. That one did as well, and here's some hammer fists now. Reggie Adams has that one hand locked back, and now he's raining elbows and punches.
Now you saw that 12-6 elbow.
Yes, which is allowed here in the state of Mississippi. There's another one, trying to open up Greggory Hussey. This one could be quick. Great start for Spider Monkey.
Hussey,
oh, and a big left there.
Hussey gets himself back into a guard position to try to hopefully stop some of Reggie Adams' blows.
Unfortunately, he can't stop those arms. They're free, and there's another hammer fist. And then he got up and he got hit with the left.
Nice left on the stand-up from Hussey.
Boy, the timing of Adams' punches are right on. And then a big slam. Boy, and he caught his arm behind him as well. I mean, this has been a dominating first round so far for Reggie Adams. And both former V3 Fights amateur featherweight champions. Hussey in a lot of trouble just trying to move his head so he doesn't absorb any more punches here, any more blows.
Reggie's really a 145-pounder. He's a featherweight, but his first 2 fights, he's had to go up in weight to find guys to fight him.
Yeah, these are 5-minute rounds, folks. They certainly take their toll when you are being dominated. Look at that move. How about that?
Wow. Slips out of an ankle lock right into a full mount.
A little pirouette got him out of the ankle lock. And that's a tap out.
That's a choke. He's been working that guillotine. His teammates told me that's what he's got. You got to watch out for. And a submission win from Reggie Adams.
How about that? He got it in there tight. You saw the visual tap out there by Hussey. And Reggie Adams making a statement as he improves to 2-0.
2-0. Guys are going to start ducking him. We're going to get him tougher and tougher fights. He's going to be with V3 for a while, and we really look forward to seeing what this kid can do. Remains undefeated, hasn't tasted defeat yet. This kid has so much talent. Look for him to be fighting in higher levels very, very soon.
One of the many terrific fighters from Memphis, BJJ, Reggie Spider Monkey Adams. Jason will make his way inside the cage to talk to our winner. And the two with great sportsmanship in the center of the cage. Look at that. How about that? You got to love it, folks. You got to love the great sportsmanship. They knock each other around, and then all of a sudden at the end they're hugging and they're praising each other. Let's get the official time of the guillotine choke victory in the first round for Reggie Adams.
Ladies and gentlemen, here in the V3 cage at Fitz Casino, we present the official time of 2 minutes, 35 seconds in round number 1. Referee Clint Kolosinski calls a halt to the bout due to tap out via guillotine choke, declaring your winner and staying undefeated, Reggie Spider Monkey Adams.
Some of those moves were so quick, folks. You almost have to go back and watch it in slow motion. Let's get a few words now. Hussey and Adams still having a good time inside the cage. And now, Reggie Adams, a few words from our winner with Jason Lederfine.
So this was a battle of the 2 last amateur featherweight champions, and it was pretty decisive. Who came out on top? Reggie, you've improved to 2-0. You've yet to lose as an amateur professional. What's in your future?
Staying undefeated. I ain't taking no L's. I train with the best. We are the best. And if you think otherwise, step in the cage with me, and I'm gonna show you why we the best. I ain't lost, and I don't planning on it. I plan on becoming a featherweight champ, just like I was as an amateur. I will be holding the belt once again as a pro. Ain't nobody standing in my way. I don't care who you is. Nobody. Nobody.
There you go. You heard it from Reggie. Anyone else you want to thank?
I want to thank my coaches and teammates for preparing me and getting me ready for this bout. I want to thank my family for keeping my head on and just keep me pushing. And thank you to all my fans and all my supporters and all my sponsors. Everybody, thank y'all.
There you go, staying undefeated, improving to 2-0. Reggie Spider Monkey Adams.
He talks the talk and he walks the walk. Reggie Adams improves to 2-0. Coming up next is our co-main event. It'll be a professional catchweight 160-pound battle between Kevin Henry and Jesse James Wallace.